What's up, guys? Hungry Stingram here, back with myself. So how you guys doing? As I always have trouble leading up to the story without after the intro, because the intro is so sudden that I have to break the ice so I can move on with the story. So a lot of you, when you're trying to maybe reach a goal or something, and you're asking people things that they do to help them reach it. Like you may ask somebody, how do you get in shape for martial arts? And somebody says, why don't you look up this great Gama workout plan or something, and you look it up, and you look up the information about what to do to reach your goal, and the Great Gama workout plan says he does 2,000 Hindu push-ups and 4,000 Hindu squats every day. Then you try that, and the next day you can't move a single muscle for 4 days after you do something like that. Well, with these types of things, let me give you a little bit of a story to make this a little clearer. You tell a little kid that this guy can bench press 405 pounds, but this little kid can only bench press maybe 50 pounds. To him, the 405 pounds story is just, it holds no practical purpose for the little kid, because the kid, is still living within his limits. So the point I'm trying to make is, when you start playing comparison too much, you start looking at these tall tales of these incredible feats that other people do, which may be, even if they are true, to you it's just some type of myth, because it holds no practical purpose for you. The only truth that you have, the only true story that you can follow, is your own experience of what you can do right now. So the little kid, the only thing he can do is 50 pounds. That's the true story. That's what he's looking at right now. The 4 or 5 pounds bench press thing is just this tall tale. Maybe one day it may become true for the little kid. Maybe one day he may achieve it. But for now, it's just a myth. So, the important thing is you have to go by your own experience, which is the only true story you can follow. For me, it's like, I never been to New York. I know New York exists, and 99.9% it's probably a real place. But I never been there before, and from what I've heard from other people, they've been there before, so I can assume it's a true place. But I've never been there before. I looked up videos of New York before. I've seen the place, but I've never been there. So for me, it's like partially a myth, because I don't have a real experience to go off of what New York is actually like, because I haven't physically been there. So, the only thing that, listening to these stories can give you is theories, which you can build your own experience off of these theories based on what you've heard from other people. These tall tales and myths, you can start forming theories about how these things came to be, and you can base your experience off of it. So maybe you heard this, let's just call it a myth, that this guy, he got 315 bench press by following this workout plan. And you can probably assume he's not lying to you. Why would you lie? Why would he be lying about something like this? It doesn't make sense. What's the point of him lying about this to you? Why would he give you this detailed workout plan, and why would he be lying to you? But so far you haven't tried it out. So far it's just a myth. you form a theory about it based on the situation that it is something that's real. So you go ahead and try the workout plan, and you start getting results, and you start improving, and the myth of the 315 bench press starts becoming a little bit more real. It becomes less of a myth as you get closer and closer. Call this myth, call this 315 bench press a small mountain. So as you get closer to the top, you can't really see the top. The top for you doesn't exist. You theorize that there should be a top of a mountain, but as you're going up and you get closer, it starts becoming a little bit more real, because eventually, once you get close enough, you see the top of the mountain and you know, oh, it's actually there. It's no longer a myth, because you yourself see the top. The other person who can bench for 315, he's already at the top. So the point I'm trying to make is, when you hear these tall tales and these stories, even if you can't do the thing yourself, you can make theories that may or may not be doable, and you make experiences for yourself that may validate whether the myth is true or not based on your own experience. So I hope this helps, guys. I'll see you guys next time.